Maybe we're blind by design. Maybe we're blind by design.
Hello, Anita here from Sightless Living. How are you today? Today, I am going to show you how I get in and out of a vehicle. Many times, sighted people ask me, how do you get in and out of a vehicle without knocking your hats off? Because I wear a lot of hats. Or they'll say, how do you get in and out without hitting your head? I'm sighted and I hit my head all the time. Well, when I was sighted, I'd hit my head once or twice because mostly people, they'll open the door, they'll stick one leg in, the other one's still out on the street, and you're trying to sit down in the car. And if you hit ice, you can slide and do an unnecessary split, which could hurt, or you can misjudge the top of the vehicle. So as you're getting in, you bang the side of your head. So I went to a therapy center who showed me how to get in and out of a vehicle properly. And this is how they train their patients or anyone who comes to them. I was lucky enough to have them demonstrate it for me. But I also had to adapt some things for myself because I'm a cane user. What I do is when I walk up to a vehicle, I'm going to get in. I'll feel for the back tire with my cane, and then I'll keep walking. But sometimes the tire will stop, and then you're in the middle of a space between two vehicles. So I make sure I am definitely on the side of a vehicle. So I have the front tire. I know the front tire, front door is right behind that. And I know before the back tire is the back door. So I'm going to show you how I get into both doors, but first I am going to do the back door. So I feel the glass and I feel like the car. I put my hand on the glass. I know this is the back because I already felt the rubber. So I know once I touch the rubber, the handle is somewhere down below the window to the right. Everybody has their own technique, their own tips, tricks. And if you want, you could leave them in the comments to give other people ideas. So what I do is I find the handle. I know somewhere below the glass. I open the door and I step to the car. I use my cane so I don't hit my shins. I also feel up top so I don't hit my head. And I bend in there to see if there's anything in the seat because I don't want to sit on anything and be responsible for breaking something. And I also want to feel the front of the back seat to the back of the front seat to make sure I have enough leg clearance. So I do that by bending, and the seat's clear for where I sit. So I'm going to turn outward and face the camera, and my back is to the vehicle. So now I'm going to feel the top, so I make sure I don't hit my head. But what I do is I bend forward, I sit down in the seat, and I put my hand back up there. I'm still bending, and I put my head in there. Then I sit in more, and I bring one leg in, and then the other leg in. You can swing both feet in if you want. I like to do one leg at a time. Then I fold my cane, however. I can fold it twice. Mine's kind of frozen now. That's interesting. Yep, it's frozen. I've been out here for a while. But anyway, I can ask the driver if I can put it between the seat, here between the door and the seat. Or I can just bring it in. I can sit it between my leg. I can put it over to the other floor. You get the idea. Then I reach out to the door, grab the grab bar that's on the door, or the grab thingy, whatever this is, whatever they refer to it, but it has a hole for your hand to shut the door. To get out, I open the door. I take my cane out first so I can put it on the ground, rub it around. Sometimes when people drop you off, there could be a curve there and you're by the road, so you step out, you think the road's flat. You go to step, there's the curb, and you fall flat on your you-know-what. So it's always good to put your cane out and move it around, make sure you have room and clearance. So then I take one foot, put it out, or let me leave my head in. I take the other one and sit it out, Or you can swing them both out at the same time. I touch the top, make sure I have head clearance, or bend forward. I lean out, and then I stand up. And I'm on the ground. I've cleared the vehicle. If I left a bag or something, tote bag in the car, I'll bend in again, touching the top, make sure I don't hit my head, and get whatever my belongings are, and get them out. And as I'm coming out, see I'm bending in. I'm acting like I left something, but when I come out, I just make sure I stay low enough to clear the top. And that's how I do the back. Sometimes it's a dirty car, that's why I keep wipes and all kinds of equipment on me. Hand sanitizer, wipes, gloves, whatever. Same thing for the front door. You can trail the glass till you get to the middle seam of the door, which will be a little wider. So you'll know once you get to the wide seam, the door handle should be a little bit to the right, below the window. So you can feel for the window frame, and you should find the door handle. You open the door, and you have more clearance, and you feel the top. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to sit down facing outward. I'm going to sit down. I'm hitting the cane against the car, so I know I'm not going to sit on the ground. I feel it behind me for the seat, but wait, before I do, let me feel in there. Make sure there's nothing in the seat. There's nothing in the seat. So I just take myself, sit down, do the top, clear my head, take one leg in at a time. Then I fold in my cane. I usually leave my cane laying between the seat like so, between the seat and the door. And then I reach out and close it. When I'm ready to get out, I take my cane. I do the same thing, unfold it, however you have it folded. I feel the ground, make sure I'm not going to trip over any obstacles. I'm going to swing one leg out at a time, and then I bend forward and get out. Shut the door and go on my merry way. And that's how I get in and out of vehicles. Now, it should be much easier for you, but I keep a lot of supplies in my pocket because I don't want to carry tote bags. So I make sure my pockets are big to carry my tubs of wipes and disposable gloves and hand sanitizer, water bottle, packaged wipes. So I make sure I'm fully protected. In my inside pockets, I got extra masks. So I want to suit up for safety. Thanks for joining me with getting in and out of a vehicle. And now we will go to an SUV. Okay, so before I go take my shoveling break, I figured let me show you how to get into an SUV. I took a break from digging this out. This is going to be a long time coming. So what you do, or what I do, is I look for handle, no handle. And I know usually for the SUVs, the handle's in the side of the glass and it's sticking out. So I'm going to open it. And I do the same thing. Most of the time, SUVs have running boards. This one is kind of buried in the snow. But you're going to do the same thing. You open the door. You feel the seat. Make sure nothing's in there because a lot of times people may put their sunglasses in the seat or something and you don't want to come along and sit on it. And then I also feel the back of the seat to the front, see how much leg clearance I have. And then I'll bang my cane up on the step, the running board. I'll see how much I have here. And I feel for the grab bar, so I know there's one. I'm going to do what I was told. You put the right hand on the grab bar. I put my right foot up on the running board. It is icy, so I kind of clear the ice off. And then maybe I'll hang on to the door with my cane and hoist myself up. I'll put my right foot inside. I'll sit down, put my other foot in, do something with my cane, fold it or whatever, put it in front of me, and then shut the door. I'll look for the grab handle. I'll have to take my gloves off. Look for the grab handle and shut it. Same thing to get out. Just open the door, put my feet, swing them out on the running board, grab this grab bar. Let's see, where is it? Here we go, and step down carefully. I have snow here, so it's not a big drop, but usually it's a big drop. And that's it. I just shut the door and get out and go about my business. And that's how I do it. And if you have other tips and tricks to give people in the comments, that would be greatly appreciated. So thanks for joining me today. I'll see you next time.